Alrighty, folks. Hello and welcome to Richmond Raceway. My name is John Theodore, streaming live at twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. Record a version of this broadcast at youtube.com/John Theodore. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for the 100 bits, Jeff Price. Much appreciated.
Have fun.
We're starting 7th here in the number 84 Corey Bush for Congress 2018 Chevrolet Silverado.
Hey guys, remember, going on
Last,
right, use your head, be smart, have a good race.
Last race for the Corey Bush
Next time around.
truck before I retire this scheme and put something else on here for the rest of the season in this league. This is the Championship eSports Association American Pool Supply Truck Series. I'm currently sitting 4th in the standings now that all the drop weeks have caught up to the number of races that I've participated in the league. So
we'll keep an eye on our water.
It's a fun league to participate in. Hoping to continue to do well here and close out the season strong. We got 150 laps, only 2 sets of tires or 4 jacks. For the duration of those 150 laps. 3 sets including the ones that I have on. So I think I've covered everything. Oh yeah, this race is being broadcast on the official iRacing eSports channel. So you can check it out over there on YouTube. In chat, it's the ! broadcast command to get the link for the race. Here we go.
Outside.
4th gear.
Still out there, 2/4. Clear him. Outside. Still
Gerald
there.
Campbell out to an early lead. Working the bottom, trying to get up to the long side of Reese Bayham here and make that pass for 5th. Restarting on the inside tonight apparently is going to be the preferred line. Definitely was on that start. Man, oh man. Inside line just flew by the outside line. Tyler Dalton was trying to hold on to 2nd. He did not. And he's making the crossover move there. So settled out in 5th for the time being. 3 laps down. Felt like I was maybe a little bit slow getting back to the gas. Right now we're hanging with these guys. Try not to use up too much tire to do so. If we're able to hang with them and save some tire, there will come a point where we're starting to just pick them up and knock them down. So just trying to be smooth right now. Devin Morgan in the 0-2. He was that winner in that race at Gateway a couple weeks back where I got 2nd place. We know that he's fast. Gerald Campbell leading right now. We know he's fast as well. Actually, all these guys in front of me are pretty quick. That's why they're in front of me. Can't lose focus. It's a short track. Straightaways are not long. Those corners come back up on you quick.
23.033.
Losing just a tick to the top 4 right now.
I saved Eric.
Paul Henley, that would be Graham Paul in chat there.
23.2.
Someone almost lost it right in front or right behind him. There we go. Tyler Dalton's fallen back to 4th after starting 2nd.
1, 5, 9.
He had a blistering qualifying time. All those guys who got down to the threes, I just don't know how they do that. That's qualifying, and this is the race.
23.217.
Just gotta be smooth. Opened up a little bit of a gap over Reese Bayham in 6th.
23.29.
Tried to get back to the throttle a little bit too early there, and you saw what happened. I almost got into the wall, had to lift a little bit to make sure that I kept it out. Definitely crucially important to keep the truck clean, especially in the early stages of this race. As the tires start to go, it's really going to want to push off a turn 2. Probably going to have to start rounding off my corners a little bit. Going straight down to the bottom was quick for the hot lap.
23.408.
Now you're starting to see folks maybe use a little bit of a higher approach into turn 1. Get that better run coming off too. Lost a little bit of time as I'm working on trying to find exactly where the grip is now.
23.392.
Just struggling for grip a little bit as the front 4 run away. Evan Morgan just got the wall.
23.569.
Didn't look like he hurt his truck too bad, but as we've learned, you know, sometimes it only takes a little bit to make a difference compared to everyone. If everyone else has a clean truck and you are as quick as them with the clean truck and then you bend yours a little bit,
23.538.
that little bit off is an advantage for the rest of the field. So if we keep our truck clean and everyone else gets scrapes through the night, that clean truck will be an advantage for us later on. All right, 16 laps compete coming up on 17. If this thing stays green the whole way, we'll only pit once, right about halfway.
23.558.
77 of Andrew Fash is moving up. Tyler Dalton seems to be struggling. He's fallen back from the top 3.
23.5.
Exclamation mark broadcast, JL Stoke. That's how you can get it. Taking care of my tires and just trying to run a clean line. Reese Bayham was able to hold off Andrew Fayesh for now. Andrew in that 77, we know he's fast too. He won, I think he won at South Boston. Last time these trucks were out.
23.596.
All right. front three now. That's the breakaway. Gerald has a little bit of a lead over second place, but not much. Definitely pushed too hard into the corner that time and slid the right front a little bit more than I want. So peaceful. Just, you know, Sunday evening drive in the afternoon sun at Richmond Raceway. We got a packed grandstand full of fans watching. No one real close right in front of us or behind us. Just out for a leisurely drive. Logging laps. Just got to hit the, you know, keep hitting that same line each time.
23.704.
Looks like Andrew's putting the challenge to Reese again. See if he's actually able to make that pass stick. It's really tough to pass here. The outside line is able to put the fight to you a little bit, even if you have the preferred inside groove.
23.752.
Trying to close up on Tyler. We're running basically identical times to what he's running. He's not really getting away from us anymore, but we're not closing in either. Starting to get a little bit fishtaily on exit. Whoa!
23.82.
I said that Reese almost just lost it on exit there on turn 4. Or coming off of turn 4. Wouldn't an updated version have most of the grandstands torn down? Possibly. Yeah, I don't think they ring them all the way around like they used to here at Richmond Raceway. They've made some real updates to the track. But those aren't reflected yet in the iRacing version, I don't think. They just updated the name. Comes Andrew and Christian to spoil my top 5 party.
23.831.
31 laps in. Still digging.
23.791.
Looks like the group might be moving up a little bit, actually. Front 3 have really pulled away. Trying to run down Tyler, who just got the wall. That'll help us a bit as we close in on him. especially since it looks like that might have shaken his confidence a little bit. He was slower through 3 and 4 there than he's been. I think he's got his rhythm back. It's really easy to hit the wall off too. That's where the truck gets really tight. Leaders in lap traffic now. We're dealing with 1 lap truck in the 34 Todd Novestead. Looks like they've been able to work past him.
7.
All right.
23.796.
Trying to close in. 36 laps in. About halfway through our first run here. Quarter of the way through the race.
23.838.
It's actually pretty tempting to run the thing dry on the first run. But there could be some strategy in short pitting. Hey, Canadian, how's it going?
23.873.
23.8. So laps are about 1.5 seconds slower than the best qualifying times now. About 1.3 slower.
7.
And I was in qualifying. Lost it a little bit on corner entry there. That cost me about 1/10. Of Tyler Dalton working the inside of the 34.
8, 9.
Christian Peterson's looking to the inside of the 77.
Inside.
He's taking a look.
Still inside. Clear low. Outside. Still there. Quarter. Clear high.
Got by the lapped car and held my spot for now.
23.922.
Not losing ground to the leaders like I was either. That gap seems to have stabilized a little bit. Of course, I say that, and now it starts growing again.
23.892.
Just keep clicking off those laps. That's 44 complete.
23.9.
This thing goes caution free. We'll be done with it pretty quickly.
Nice today, bud.
Already got 44 laps in the books. Mr. Peterson just got around the 77. Now he's on my bumper. He'll make my life difficult. He's worked his way up to the outside. Here's a caution. Oh man.
Kind of talk me through what's going on again.
Big wreck in turn 1.
Closed. Pit road's closed.
That took out the leader.
Have to come around to Space car. Line up behind the 19.
This is probably actually a good... Yeah, I don't know if this is a good time or not to take tires. It might be, because it seems like there aren't going to be a lot of
Behind the 19.
cautions.
Jeremy, I'm not sure how we made it through that. Yeah, I have no idea. I just kind of whipped it to the left real quick and squeezed through there.
If it goes caution free the rest of the way, we'll want to have used the tires right now.
Pit road is open.
I think I'm going to take them. We're about a third of the way through the race. Using tires here would be I think the correct strategy. Get a good read on tire wear as well.
Hey Kyle, Gerald disconnected. Am I supposed to do the race round or not?
It sucks that Gerald, man. I don't know how he got caught up in that, but that looked like that wreck just happened right in front of him. That's a terrible break, because he had this thing on lockdown. Thank you, Jeff.
Go, man, go, 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 go. Hard, 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 hard.
Looks like 2 tires for the 77, maybe. Tyler beat me out of the pits.
I'll let you buy read as soon as we get
Alright,
past.
looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 19.
I think that some guys only took 2 there. So, right front was at a 78. Lefts were at 88 and 91. I could see the strategy in taking 2 there, but I think I'm going to be glad that I took 4. I'll just have to see how the strategy plays out. My plan was not to mess with 2 tires over 4 and stuff like that. My plan was to use them up.
Restart zone green.
So we've got one set left.
Nope, in the restart zone, the end of the yellow pit barrels at the entrance to the white line on the inside, red line on the outside.
And we have to start on the outside. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Forrest smart. I can only hope it was the right call. I think the front 2 are on 2 tires, so hopefully we can get around Tyler coming off turn 2 and then put the fight to him and maybe lead some laps.
Hey guys, while the 3 truck did come up on the 48, that was a net code. You guys had about a foot in between you when the 48 got sideways. So both drivers EOL, already in pits, so no penalty on that one. Just an unfortunate deal there.
Save as much gas as we can. Death Metal Mark. Absolutely, brother. Always happy to entertain. Looks like we'd have 80 laps on fuel. I don't think there's any way to save that.
1 to go. Should be on the outside this time. 52.17.
To the end. So we would have to pit one more time if there aren't more cautions. Now if we get some like rapid fire cautions here, we might be able to save. Hey, black flag again. Thank you for the bits. Much appreciated. Yeah, well, 4 every time works when they don't limit tires. Given that there's a tire limit, I've only got 4 tires left. These guys who took 2 have 6 sets of tires left. So they've got the ability to maybe put on 2 rights later in the race when the rest of us won't be able to have anything left. Or they can put 2 rights on again and then have 4 fresh ones sitting in there. They really want to put a hurting on us. Got down to the inside.
Outside.
We're going to see how much those extra lefts are worth right now.
outside, outside. Working the outside. Clear.
Keeps clearing me.
Still outside. Clear, clear.
And here comes Peterson trying to get past me.
23.4.
Meanwhile, Tyler's going for the lead.
Clear, clear. Outside.
Don't want Tyler to get away. I want to
Still out there.
get this pass completed. Hey, Jeff Price, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Carl's doing a black flip for you. Everyone else should be dropping sub hype right about now.
23.097. Still out there, man. Clear high. Outside. Still outside. In and out. Clear.
Sorry,
1
23.
wide. Still inside. Still there.
I got to hold off the 22.
Still there, door. 23.673. Still inside.
Was really trying to get by that 77. Well, I had a big advantage on tires. The
Still there.
longer this goes, the less advantage my 4 tires are to his 2.
23.294. Still inside.
Tyler was
Clear.
able to use
That's
his
good
4
job.
tires to get the
Working
lead.
bottom. Still inside, even up. Still there. Still inside.
Trying to hold on to this top 5 spot.
4. Still inside. Clear if you need it. Inside.
He hasn't cleared me yet.
Still there. Clear low. Inside.
Now he's clear.
Clear inside.
Fall down to the inside line and into 6th spot.
23.
Well, now I'm definitely regretting taking 4 over 2.
Outside, outside. Still outside. Clear high, clear high.
Wasn't much hope in that move, honestly.
23.305.
There we go, getting better pull off the corner again.
Stay low, leader.
23.47.
23 going by the 22 now, on the outside of all things. Saw him making that move earlier off 4. '48 truck looks like he's hurt bad.
Out.
There's a caution.
What's your car doing, bud? Closed. You're going to be lining up behind the 48.
I think I drove it in there a little bit.
Stay out here or pit for fuel only. Gasso gifted a sub to Jeff Price. Thank you for
All right,
that,
buddy.
Gasso.
Line up
Much
behind
appreciated.
48.
Stay out. Yeah. It's just that fuel, man. That fuel's tempting.
Behind the 22.
There's another one check. Got in there a little bit too hot.
Yeah, stay up. Really tempting to go ahead and fuel up. But but that would be giving up a lot of
I'll
positions.
be having a lap car coming to the outside.
So it'd
Oh,
be
you
a
know,
real
watch
gamble.
out. You got truck up high.
Lining up behind the 4.
Yeah, the thing is, it might go green to the rest of the way, honestly. Although,
Looks
a
like
couple
you'll be lining up
caution
behind
laps
the
are going to help us
22.
out on the green to rest of the way. Still be about 10 laps short. Richmond really has a tendency to go long green is the only... no. Well, I've already made the commitment to stay out. Well, actually, I haven't. Theoretically, I could have pitted there. Top off the tank. There are like just over 80 laps to go. And I honestly would probably be able to make it through a chunk of these guys. Starting to talk myself into this strategy. I've got really good track position though. It probably, well... Yeah, probably best to stay out.
Pit road close. Alright, you're going to have a couple rounds at 48.
Gonna have to be on my toes on this restart, because starting on the outside, I'm likely to lose another spot if I'm not careful. What do you think, R2? Should I have pitted there? Or was staying out the right call? Thanks, Ken. K-Night Storm. K-Night Storm. Thank you. Appreciate that. Cool Del guy betting top 5. Hope I don't disappoint you. I would like a top 5 as well.
1 to go. You line up on the outside.
Lining up on the outside.
50.981.
Facing off against John Lyday on the restart.
Rock and roll here, man. Good look at your switches there.
All right, here we go.
Boss man, we got the pace car off. Be ready. Ready, green flag.
77 spun his tires.
48.
That might help us out as we dive it down into 1.
Still there. Still there. Offense. Outside. Still there. Clear. Clear.
So we covered off 6th spot at least.
1-7. Outside. Clear.
02 and the 77 are side by side. And they're on
Working
the 2-tire strategy.
outside.
So I might be able to close up to the 77's bumper running the inside line.
23.311. Quarter outside.
23 and the 22 are betting on the 02. Now Peterson drops down to the inside line as the 77 looks like he's starting to win that battle. And I'm trying to wrestle my way back into the top 5.
0.26. Still out there. Clear. Attaboy, go get him, man.
That decision to take 2 tires early in the race could prove to be a race-winning strategy for these two, but we'll see how it plays out.
24.9.
on the 77. Right on the bumper of the O2.
23.34.
Sorry, well, I didn't mean to force you up there. It's that clear.
Inside again.
Try to go by him on the outside.
No worries, man. You're good.
Still inside. Halfway this time. Quarter inside. 23.465. Still inside.
Come on.
Still there.
Give me that grip.
Clear him. Outside.
Crossover move.
7.5. Still there. Quarter. Still there. Door outside.
Might be able to have him going down into 3.
Still outside.
Trying so hard to get this spot.
Still outside.
I should have more grip with my lefts.
Still outside.
I just can't quite clear him.
You're clear.
Now he cleared me.
5, 5, 6, inside.
Now the 69's trying to go to the inside.
Still inside. Still there. Still inside.
There we go.
Below 23.6.
And we're in 5th. We can try to work on the O2 again. 19 of Tyler Dartland continues to lead.
Not bad.
I'll get
23.465.
Well, it's not that there's no pass, Nathan. It's just that I'm not good enough to be able to pull off a pass. It's really tough.
23.50.
19 was able to go by both of them with his 4 tires and his runaway, but I've had trouble for sure. But yeah, likely at the end of this race, it's going to be
23.4.
track position that wins it.
Inside. Clear, clear, clear.
See if we can save a little bit of gas while we're running around here. It says that I can run 54 more laps, but I would need 65, I think. Yeah. So we're definitely still short on gas. Definitely impressed with how these two are making those two right side tires work for them. The left side tires do not seem to matter a ton. I'm wishing now that I had practiced with old lefts a little bit.
23.572.
Christian Peterson being clear of the two guys on old left side tires though now. He's free to engage in pursuit of the 19.
23.578.
Also don't know how hard the 77 and the 02 have had to run those trucks with their older tires. They might start falling off, although I've run mine pretty hard, trying to get past them a couple of times and trying to hold my spot. So I don't know that my tires are in great shape at this point versus theirs. Just keeping them all in my sight, trying to run them back down. Laps are just clicking off. Only got 60 to go now. We're still about 15 laps short on fuel. Not sure what to do about that. I feel like it's risking a ton if I were to pit thinking it's going to go green the whole way. I think we have to stay kind of on the same strategy as everyone else.
23.659.
Run this thing out. If the caution comes out, we'll pit and probably take 2 tires so that we can keep 2 on the pit box for the end.
23.
Yeah, you just
5, 6.
pitting would probably lose close to 2 laps. The only way that it plays in my favor is if it stays green for the next 30 or so. Someone will try that though. Someone will try a short pit. Thinking when I pit, it's only going to be 2 tires and just enough fuel to get to the end.
698.
Only going to need a couple gallons.
I'll say hi, Lita.
So let's go ahead and get that set.
23.913. Outside. Clear, clear.
Now it's showing me as only like 10 laps short.
23.906.
I am wondering if I can run it kind of easy and save some fuel here. If I might be able to get close to the finish.
23.946.
actually gaining
23.964.
back on it pretty quickly here. Yeah, we'll just play with this. There's actually a lot of off throttle time that I can get in these corners. I might be able to save enough to make it on fuel if it goes green.
.741.
I don't know if I want to caution, to be honest with you. I mean, it makes the strategy a little bit easier.
.794.
But we're getting around here.
Still out there.
Pretty decent, and we're saving some fuel.
Go way high, nose that, please.
23.906. Still outside. Outside is clear.
Thank you.
Let's see. We're on lap 104 now. There are 46 to go at the line. We're showing 36 laps of fuel left. It's trending in the right direction. I just don't think it's trending that way quickly enough. I mean, as it stands right now, we know that no one can make it on fuel.
23.92.
Put me back up to needing 1.7 gallons, 1.8 gallons when I come in.
.988.
Good news is I'm saving some tire while I'm doing this too.
23.904.
Not losing a ton of time. Meanwhile, Christian Peterson's caught up to Tyler Dalton.
23.824.
He's got a little bit squirrely on entry there.
Inside. Still there at door. Still there. 23.989.
Got
Clear,
by
clear,
him
clear.
there, held him off.
Outside. Still there at door. Still there, quarter.
Come on.
Still out there. 24.148.
I think we just had one pit.
Still there, still there. Clear high.
I got 28 laps.
Still hoping for a caution.
24.109.
Big wheel there. Thank you.
That's probably too extreme.
24.618.
really extreme saving. That's what it's going to take.
24.729.
Is just popping it into neutral to save.
William, I'll give it to you here.
These guys are going to try to pit. Some guys are going to short pit. I'm going to try to make it on fuel if I can.
24.391. Good, baby. Push the turbo boost. Working the bottom inside. Still there. Still inside. Clear low.
Still on that.
I think I'm going to be able to save enough doing this, to be honest with you.
Clear high.
Question is it going to kill my lap times too much? Yeah, I'm 8 short, but
24.
that's 8 short doing it the old way.
Inside, inside. Still inside. Clear. Inside, inside. Still there.
There's a lot of fuel to be saved doing this.
Still inside. Clear on the bottom. .583.
I think I'm going to get it down to enough.
.55, quarter inside. Still there, door. Still inside. Still there.
Gonna take it right here, go.
Working the bottom.
There goes the 69.
You're clear.
Don't know if that's 1 lap on lap or 2 laps on lap.
24.6.
But he's the one we'd be racing for the win if this thing goes green the rest of the way.
I'm pitting in, Paul.
24.279.
Ah, don't bring out the caution. Dang it. Did not want to do that. That cost me a bunch of time.
Clear high.
We're still committed to this strategy at this point. I don't want to be the caution.
I'll say hi.
That was really weird. Just caught wrong when I was putting it back in gear. Yeah, I think I'm saving enough. Although that really hurt.
0.2.
Because I had to drop it into second to get back up to speed. That cost me some.
Hitting.
Leaders on pit road. 24.823. Outside. Clear. Inside. Clear him, clear. Outside. Too wide outside. Quarter outside. 24.903. Clear up top. outside. Still there.
All right.
Clear. Leader pit road 25.176. Inside. Still there. Still inside. Still inside.
I'm just really worried about this right now.
24.525.
The iFlag pit board is
Leaders on pit road.
giving me some decent info. It's basing it on the last 5 laps, I think, of fuel consumption, so it's a little bit off. I'm also looking at the fuel to add. Can't downshift into third in the turns. They didn't say anything about going into neutral and coasting.
One inside, still inside. Clear low.
Nice race, guy.
24.813.
Thank you.
Settle in, nice and smooth.
Sorry if I gave you a scare there.
Started to fuck up a little.
So I think the 69 is now 3 seconds behind me.
.804.
So he'll definitely catch me at this rate. This might not be a winning move, but it might get me a really good finish. Speed up a tad. Yeah. I'm really trying not to chance it. What I think I'm actually going to do is just shorten my radius a little bit. See if I can save a little bit more that way. I want to get to a point where know that I'm going to be good on fuel. Here come the leaders.
24.738.
That spin that I did off of turn 2 really hurt.
Still there. Still there, door.
There goes the race for the lead right by me.
Clear inside.
The only thing I'll have now is that if a caution comes out, I've still got good track position and I'll have better tires.
Working the bottom. Still there, your door. Clear if you need it. .615.
4's pitting. .23 and the 69 are battling for the lead. I mean, a caution right now would actually suit us just fine.
.337 inside. Clear low.
I'm still short on fuel. May have to do this all the way to the finish. And there's no guarantee that it's even going to yield me a good finish. It's been a nice experiment, though.
Inside.
There goes Lide.
There. Clear low.
Hey, thanks for the follow, T. Kiltras. Appreciate that.
24.72.
John, I don't want to pass you. I'm going to pay here in a couple laps.
10-4.
24.573.
Going the wrong direction on fuel now. That's not good. I'm just going to have to really back it down.
Inside. Still inside.
Just let it out.
0.597. You're clear, clear.
I mean, at this point, we're super committed to this strategy, and I just got to make sure that I get it to the finish and get whatever I get. I have to finish. That one missed shift really cost us a ton of time. I might have been able to make this strategy work if not for that.
607. Outside, outside. Still outside. Still outside. Still outside. Clear.
There goes the 16 to pit road.
.945.
I've heard that the clutch uses more fuel than putting it in neutral.
I'll stay high there, Kristen.
Alright.
25.
9 laps to go. I'm still 3 shy.
Outside. Clear up top. We're going to pitch you here in a little bit, bud.
I don't want to pit.
26.31.
I think the 54 must have topped off. Really wishing that I had topped off. If I had done that, I would have won. Oh well.
25.432.
That's the thing about racing, is you never know what the correct strategy is going to be. You just got to try to play it your best way that you can. Oh my goodness. That's the caution that we needed.
Yeah, requesting single file. Closed. Line up behind the 16.
So,
Get behind the 16.
I mean, we're the last car on the lead lap. We got to pit. No, we got to pit. Just put in a splash of gas, 4 tires.
Pit road will be open.
Pit road's going to be open next time we come around.
Bring her out of pit this time. You do have to pit one more time. 5 to go.
I don't think they're going to pit. I think they've used their tires. I'm not staying out. I'll be a sitting duck. I'm just going to go pit, get the tires, and try to get whatever I can on this restart. I need a little splash of fuel either way. All right, so here we go. Give me them tires.
My bad, Andrew. I wasn't even paying attention.
Well, it's not going to be that hard to pass when I have 20 or 30 laps better tires.
Oh, it cost me one. No, no, it didn't cost me a spot. We're good.
Go hard, 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 hard.
I figure I got nothing to lose in first tires.
You're going to have a couple rounds at 89.
Yeah, I have 2 sitting there, and I figured hell with it.
I don't know if we're going to go back green. I don't think it has green, white, checkered. We might be done.
Get behind the 87.
I think the race is just over.
Lap car or not, there was contact there. The 55 truck around off turn 2, so it'll be an EOL for the 54.
Oh no. I'm not sure if that's right there. I was part of jamming that up.
Wow. That's great. What the hell was I supposed to do there, Kyle?
Yeah, Kyle, I don't think that's the right call, man.
Gonna be 2 laps to go.
So, we're not even going...
Yeah, we're not even
So we're
going
not
green.
even going green. I lose it because the lap car does that?
Yeah, Kyle, I don't think that's right. I think the 54 should get a spot back.
We're gonna have to come around at 0-2.
John, the call was made. We will have a green-white checkered here. We will be going back racing.
Behind the
Oh, okay.
87.
Lap cars, you will need to pull off. Once
We're
we
gonna
get
have
the
to come
checkered flag
around
and come back
at
around to the
15.
start finish line, you guys will pull off. Everybody else will race it out in a green-white checkered. Same
We're
restart
gonna have
box
to come
applied.
around at 90.
Other than that,
Wow.
guys, stay single file until after we get the turn flag.
We're gonna have to come around at 48. We're gonna have to come around at 4.
Hey, that for you, Kenny.
Alright, you're gonna have to come around at 5.
Yeah, Kenny, I hate that for you,
Flag.
man. Sorry that happened.
It is what it is. I mean, I get to still race, right?
Yeah, you can still race. You want to leave that?
All right, so it's going to officially put me in 8th.
Hey guys, remember, take the checkered flag here. Single file, and then double up. Single file here, guys, and then double up once you cross the line.
Just make sure that I'm behind him. Okay.
Alright, now start doubling up. Lap cars, get single file to the inside for me,
Checkered flag.
please. Single file to the inside, give yourself some space. Let the lead lap cars around.
That's good, man. That's a good point today. Good solid day.
Come on, John. Come on, Kenny. Let's go. Get around those guys.
All right. Well, we've got 4 tires.
Then we're done, right? Lap cars?
It's an EOL for causing the yellow.
Yes, you guys will pull in the pits this time by. All lap cars pull in the pits and then reset. Everybody else, you get green, white, checkered. Good luck.
Here we go. I'm gonna get after it.
Coming through by the truck. Coming your way, fellas. Poor Earl, thanks. Good job tonight.
Oh, that hurt us.
White flag.
Oh well. Dang it.
I really don't know where you're trying to go, bud.
Checkered flag. Checkered flag at the line.
I didn't think you were going to give me the bottom there, Matt. Otherwise, I'd run a whole different line there. The wing cushion.
Pass for the P3 fast.
Yeah, I had tires left.
Yeah, I didn't need that.
I'm
Dang it.
surprised that you guys all got a really good restart there. Better than I thought you would.
Alright, thank you for Tucker, Mr. Team 6 for interviews, ASAP. Everybody else, thanks for coming out. We'll post the additional results to our Facebook page tomorrow.
Oh well. 89 didn't do anything wrong. Yeah.
Good win.
Freaking got battled up behind the 1 and just couldn't go anywhere. Should have gone in the middle there. I would have had a better shot at it. Where'd I end up finishing? Last car on the lead lap was, what, 12th? Yeah. Yep. Just stinks. I probably even had room there. Nah, he didn't do anything wrong. I'm trying to make some room to go in the middle, and yeah, I thought I was gonna have a lane, but he didn't give it to me. Oh well. Thing is, once the first bit of contact happened right there, I was done, and then he just stayed in it. I don't expect him to lift there. Yeah, no, that was on me. That last one's definitely on me.
Wow, Kenny, after watching that, you really did get screwed.
Yeah, that one's more on me than it is on Kenny, in my opinion. Sorry for that.
I appreciate it, guys. I mean, that's just, man, that really sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying.
That really sucked, but what sucked more was the setup with that gear. It was terrible.
Yeah, no, I was trying to save gas. That's why I'm so slow off the corner.
I know you guys are just doing what you're doing. I know I made contact with the guy, but I mean, I still don't think I should have got a DOL for it. It's not like I tried. You know, it wasn't like I was able to do anything about it. It slowed up in front of me, and but, I mean, you know what? We're probably in a race situation. If that would have happened, I would have took DOL. I mean, I don't really blame. I'm just pissed. I don't know. I'm just pissed. I think I had a strategy to win there.
Yeah, did you top off on the what ended up being the second to last caution there?
Yeah, when I got spun, I topped off, and I didn't even realize it till about 40 to go that I was able, you know, I'm probably going to make it if I save. And I started saving, and sure as shit, y'all were fitting, and I'm like, holy shit, I can actually get this thing, and then almost.
Yeah, I thought about topping off right there because I could see that it was going to be good to the end, and I'm kicking myself right now for not making that call.
I mean, I was surprised. I only took 2 tires at one stop and came up to 7th, and was holding my own. I mean, I would have liked to see how that would have went for the spin, but, I mean, shit, it almost played right into my hands.
Yeah, 10-4. Ah, well, good race, guys. Got the strategy a little wrong this time. All right, let's go ahead and do the Chrome Home recap. That was just disappointing, man. Ran what I felt like was a pretty good race up until the point where I got crossways on strategy. Dang it all. Should have topped off. Ah. Just disappointing. Yep. Yeah, and problem is I got myself kind of in between 2 strategies and made a couple of driving errors. A lot of guys hitting the wall coming off the corners. Fortunately, I didn't do that. Tires just didn't help at the end either. least they weren't enough of an advantage for me to get anything with them. That's what did in the 48. Oh, and Gerald just got caught in that. Son of a gun, man. There's the 54 getting spun around and in the wall. Ouch. So he came down and pitted there. And then was on the right strategy for the way that the race played out. See, I thought we might, I just had a feeling that it might go green the whole way. And that's what I should have done, because that's what I ended up boxing myself into almost immediately, was a fuel save strategy anyway. I could have just taken fuel and kept the tires on the rack, or I could have taken 2 tires, which is probably what I should have done. Live and learn. Yeah, see, I'm just so slow off the corner. Yeah, the strategy is a lot of fun, Voodoo Magic. It's just yanks your heart out when it doesn't go your way. I did not get in there on the restart the way that I needed to. And I wasn't clear there. I was just trying to get to where I could get to the inside of the 1. Oh well. And Christian Peterson wins it. Yep. That's how it goes sometimes, though. Dang it, man. Richmond was I was hoping for a really good finish. Boxed myself in with the wrong strategy. Oh, well. Yeah, it's Truxon. Now, next week is the Milwaukee Mile, Graham. It's our Milwaukee Mile makeup race. All right, here are the, not the results, actually, because they shifted around a little bit with the green-white checkered. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, appreciate you making it to the end. Hit the like button so that I know that you made it all the way to the end. Subscribe if you like my stuff. And I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Peace out.